Welcome to the Bowling Green Holiday Parade, live from historic downtown Bowling Green. Presented by the City of Bowling Green, Chamber of Commerce and their foundation, Wood County Hospital, and Bowling Green State University.
What a wonderful Saturday to spend in downtown Bowling Green for the annual BG Community Holiday Parade. I am so glad to be here. I've got, this former anchor, Jerry Anderson.
He was just hanging around downtown, which is what he does. You'll find him there on Saturday morning.
Yeah, we dragged him in, and then I think we know this other person.
We hang out a little bit more these days. That's right. Good to be with you all again in my hometown, along with Jerry and Kaylee. We're going to call this your adopted hometown now for year after year of doing this together.
This
is fantastic.
I think, my fourth year.
Yeah.
So I love being down here. It's so much fun. I love having you guys. We also have someone else a little further down from us, too.
Meteorologist Kaylee Bowers. She's got the festive look, and she's going to be giving us some of the sights and sounds. Kaylee, I know you have done this as well, and looking forward to another great year.
Yeah, Ryan, very excited. Again, this is my second year, so kind of a little bit of a reunion for each of us this year in downtown Bowling Green, but so excited. It's going to be a gorgeous day full of holiday spirit, and seeing the crowd already fired up today, it's going to be a great day, guys.
Not the only ones making a reunion. We're going to have some familiar faces in this parade that you see year after year. We're also going to be seeing some new organizations talking about this being one of the biggest BG community holiday parades that has ever been put on.
No doubt. In fact, the crowds out there, we were commenting, the crowds this year seem to be bigger than they've been in recent years. I was looking to park at that 9:20 or so, and I did park. Blocks away. Probably could have walked from home. But if you're in the area, we'll make room. So come on out. Bring the kids. If you bring the kids, bring a bag because candy just flies during this thing, all right? You're going to go home with a lot of candy. You're welcome, Mom and Dad.
Mom might not be happy about that one. But Jerry is right. We've got a lot of people. I think in part thanks to how nice the weather is.
Yeah.
Down here today.
It's got a little bit of that holiday chill.
It feels right.
It has to, but it's not brutally cold. Last year we were almost hot, I feel like we said.
Yeah.
It was a little bit warm. It was unusual. So I think we're kind of hit that middle ground this year, and that candy will be nice and chilly. It'll be perfect.
Was it the year before that it was so cold that we had all those propane heaters?
How cold was it?
That Christy Lee set her coat on fire?
Yeah, that happened.
That was a wonderful.
We had an artificial snow that year.
Nobody got hurt in the making of that event. But,
there have been a few cold ones down here.
We're so excited for this this BG Holiday Parade, again, that's sponsored by the City of Bowling Green, BGSU University, which is going to have an even bigger presence than they traditionally have. So we're excited for that this year. And, of course, the Wood County Hospital. We're going to hear from a lot of those folks today. As we're just getting ready, you can see some of the live images of the Bowling Green Police Department about a block away from what we call the Four Corners here in Bowling Green, the corner of Wooster and Main, where those groups are going to be slowing down and performing for us as well.
Not like we have to fill time, but that's the slowest I've ever seen the Bowling Green Police do anything.
With the lights on.
With the lights on, too, going that slow. But it's good that we're going to get everything kicked off here. And they had so many fun things going on. They had raffles that people could enter that would get them in the parade riding a different, for example,
in the parade.
In the parade, riding on a fire truck.
Oh,
in the parade,
cool.
riding on the big.
About this?
You were already here.
So
we could have done a live broadcast from the back of a fire truck. It would have been awesome.
They called it the Holiday Parade Experience Fundraiser. I want to thank Ohio Logistics who sponsored that. Also, American Warming and Ventilating, BG Pedal Company. Those are the ones. All the people sit around the thing and they pedal. And
do you have to pedal on
that? No, you don't.
That's the secret.
Believe
Okay.
Me, because hey, Jerry, you want to do this? And I said it looks like a lot of work, and they're like, you don't have to do anything.
They do. All
I said, count me in.
But it looks good. I'm burning calories. Yeah, all right.
You just have to pedal a few times just to make it seem
the illusion.
Like it.
Yeah, Kaylee, you're doing a good job there.
You would do that.
I probably would do that. We've got an amazing lineup that's on the way. We've got over 90 organizations on, and we were just talking too earlier about how many people wanted to be in this parade because it has really grown over the last few years to where we are going to be chocked full for the next 2 hours. So sit back, relax. Hot cup of cocoa. Maybe you're sitting at home. If you're not going to be able to make it down here, that sounds like a good plan. We're going to be here until noon with this parade. Every single minute going to be filled with a new organization.
Yeah, no commercial breaks for this whole 2-hour broadcast. Before we get everything kicked off, we also want to thank our Holiday Magic sponsors, VFW Post 1148 and Auxiliary. Our Santa sponsor, Visit BG Ohio. We've got some light sponsors as well, American Warming and Ventilation, The Beat Dance Company, Buckeye Broadband, The Curry Lounge, and Mosser Construction.
Over 13 bands going to be in this, including, I'm looking forward to this for the first time, the entire BGSU Falcon Marching Band going to be with us.
FMB has such a tremendous heritage, but what has happened since John Waters came to town, they have stepped it up. They are now said to be the second largest college band, university band in the entire country. I don't know how we're going to fit them on Main Street, and boy, those folks bring the music.
There's a saying, Jerry, think skinny. Think skinny. That's how it's going to happen as we watch the leadoff, as always, the BG the BG Police Division rolling by, followed up shortly there by Wood County Sheriff Mark Vasilishin in second position.
Do you know that Mark has walked in this parade every year since 2003? You were just a little shaver. Okay.
How old do you think I was?
Point
He's
is,
aging you backwards.
yeah,
That's good.
Mark.
Actually, it does feel good.
Hey, Sheriff, how are you? Good for Mark. He's just been doing it forever.
We got the color guard as well here. This is the Paul C. Ladd VFW Post 1148 and Auxiliary Commander Stephen Ledbetter there. Proud recipient of the National VFW Community Service Award. Veterans, their families, youth, and community are the main focus of this veteran organization.
Yeah, they're one of our sponsors of our parade. Let's do some of our other sponsors. The Shimmer sponsors include Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Willows at Bowling Green. Garland sponsors including Bates Recycling and Dunn's Kitty Care. And then we have all these bands coming, and you know there's expense for them to get here, so we try to help them cover their expense. And so a whole host of people signed on as band sponsors here.
Yes, some of them, Ben and For Keeps, BGSU Dining, Charter Communications, Spectrum, Bowling Green Community Development Foundation, Bowling Green Community Foundation, Bowling Green Manor, Downtown BGSID, Elite Collegiate Apparel, Intech IT Solutions, Lee and Marge Meserve, Marsh and Rothenbuehler LLC, National Tractor Pulling Championships, and Tom and Wendy Headley from AA Green Realty.
So the bands are a big reason why people love to come to parades. You like to hear the performances. Let's keep in mind as we're seeing some of our first floats come by as well, Snow Globe Holiday is the theme of this year's parade. So that's going to be something that a lot of those floats and organizations are trying to incorporate as they're coming along.
So I had the Browns tuned in on Thursday night. Did you see that
That's
thing?
dangerous.
Yeah, well,
Speaking of snow globe.
That's exactly. I was watching the game because my daughter and her husband were there. Merry Christmas, you guys.
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
holidays. And as we're watching the game at home, I told Terry, I said, this is like watching a game in a snow globe.
Did you want to be there?
No.
No.
But here I want to be. Hey, the Grand Marshal, you know who that is.
Absolutely, of course. This is our I Love BG. Well, our Grand Marshal, of course, this is Mayor Mike Osbacher. I got ahead of myself for who our honorary Grand Marshal is coming up next. But, of course, Mike has been he's serving as his second term as the mayor of BG, joined by his wife Tony and, of course, Macy and Max, two grandchildren there. Hey, guys.
He's in a Lincoln Continental driven by Howard
yeah.
Gray. Put the top down.
Yeah. He acts like it wasn't his choice for the top to be on. Like, oh, sorry, it's
the
a
shoulder thing.
bureaucracy. Sorry, I can't do it.
You're the mayor. You can do anything.
Well,
But you talk about the honorary Grand Marshal. These are great stories, you guys.
Behind the Grand Marshal is the honorary Grand Marshal, I Love BG Award winner Elaine Goodwin, and Outstanding Citizen of the Year Award winner Linda Lander. Good morning.
We're talking about you.
They already had a big smile on their face, and as you're looking at your screen here, we got our first Rudolph. Yep, we got the red nose, so we're good there. This is the BG Public Works snow plows. Usually if you see this many coming down Main Street at the same time,
You might be scared.
There was well, the kids would be loving it, but yeah, that means a big snowstorm happened.
At that point, you better be home watching Ryan.
It would look like that Browns game maybe outside. But you'll notice on the front of each of these, I love this tradition that they started quite a while ago now, but each elementary or school gets a chance to paint one of these snow plows, so they get showed off, and what a fun tradition that is.
Yeah, we've got Starry Night coming through Four Corners right here. At least I think it's Starry Night.
It sure looks like it. Oh, look at you.
I know.
That's the middle school, I guess. So that one that you see there, that's painted by the BG Middle School right there. Coming up right after it here, it's going to be painted by one of the elementary schools. So each of these students should be proud. There's Connie out right there. Looks like they're getting a little active. Oh, showing off some action.
Wow.
See, we can go each way. Now, here's what happens, Kaylee.
Yep.
In downtown BG, if we get too much snow, if we get one of those like really, really good snows, these snow plows all push it to the middle, and then the leaf collector comes in and they ship it out. So it's pretty fun. That's when you know you got a big snow in downtown BG.
Kenwood is one of the
Kenwood.
elementary schools that painted it.
Crim, Kenwood, Connie out here.
And
in Bowling Green.
Ryan went to Crim.
I went to Crim for 5th and 6th grade. I got to give a shout out though. 4th grade and before, South Main Elementary.
My sister went there.
South Main Elementary. We miss you, South Main. We still love South Main.
Not here anymore.
Well, yeah, not really. All right, hey, we got this one. I know this one really well coming up next.
Ryan went to Crim for his 5th and 6th grade years. What you said? Best 4 years of his life.
It was 3, Jerry. Okay.
I stand corrected.
He wanted it to be 4, though.
We've got these guys. Hey, we know some familiar faces here. We got WTOL 11 Defender. Ahead of that is Congressman Bob Latta, newly reelected there.
And he's with his wife this morning. Bob Latta is.
Hey.
Good morning.
Now this is Defender. Here you go.
Oh, look at Defender.
Come on, hook us up. Come on, we haven't gotten any
Where's
candy.
some
Yeah,
candy?
make it happen. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. All right, we got our
coworkers.
first candy.
Thank you.
I'll keep one of them.
and
Where are the
we've got
kids
a
behind
duck.
us?
Nice to
Oh, we
meet
got
you.
duck.
The duck.
That's a Jeep thing.
Program consists of dance, cheer, Freddie and Frida, as well as Sick Sick. Their program is made up of around 100 students who have dedicated their time here at BG to spread cheer and to give back to the community.
This is where we let BGSU take over for a portion of the parade here. They're a big part of the community, and Jerry, they did fit. They were concerned about this.
Yeah, the Falcon Marching Band in all their glory, so 425 members. They do a fantastic job. It's great out at the football game because they come on the field and it just covers the entire. In fact, let's listen to the Falcon Marching Band. bands on campus, but they can play and they can march.
I did not know that. Only 25%.
John, how are you?
Only 25% of those band members are music majors, the other 75%. And if you weren't awake in downtown Bowling Green, you are now.
By the way, this band is going to march in the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Where? In Dublin, Ireland. Come March. Can you imagine being in Ireland in March?
That'll be really cool.
It's a good time of the year. As we are looking live once again at the Four Corners here, you're joining us live on WTOL 11 for the BG Holiday Parade. There goes the 425-member BGSU Falcon Marching Band. Here come the BGSU Athletics, making a positive impact on this community. We've got the MAC champion baseball team, hockey team, softball, women's soccer, women's golf team, and they're also joined by the Falcon Fanatics. That's the student section of BGSU and some of their corporate partners as well.
That was so awesome, seeing how big their marching band is. I know we've talked about it.
You see it in
but
person,
I've
it's
never
kind of
seen
something,
it
isn't
in
it, Kate?
person. Wow. That was amazing.
No small feat to get this number of college students up at
10 in the
On a
morning.
Saturday morning.
on a cold Saturday morning, but we appreciate it, and we know how big of a part of this community that BGSU is, and I'd love to see how much BGSU has become more and more incorporated in this parade over the years, as we're looking at our Greg Kegler Award winner, Mark Kaysen. Kaysen was awarded the Volunteerism Award for his commitment to community service at the Chamber and beyond. He and his staff have become symbols for giving back in this community, which is what we know Bowling Green is all about, the support of the entire community working together. And that's how we've had so many of our memorable events and things completed in this community over the years.
That's what it takes, is people just jumping in, getting involved, volunteering. It also takes great leadership. We welcome in Kristen Kreinkamp, Kristen from the Bowling Green Chamber of Commerce, and this is kind of your baby.
This is my baby.
So how did it feel today when it was about time? Were you nervous? Were you excited? Where were you at?
All of the above.
Yeah.
Nervous, excited, didn't sleep. This is my first time actually coming downtown and witnessing it. Everything I've done has been behind the scenes, so this is just overwhelming to see the work that gets put into it, to see so many people enjoying it.
And the parade's success really builds on itself. It has such a reputation. I know people were ringing your phone like the night before. We
Yes.
met the other day late in the week. You had people calling you, can't we get in the parade?
Not that kind of parade.
No, unfortunately, it's not that easy. Yeah.
What's it like seeing so many people here on the sides of the streets watching this?
Again, it's just overwhelming for me, because I knew a lot of people came down, but to see so many people and see so many happy faces and to be able to step off the holiday season like this, I'm almost in tears.
Jerry summarized it fantastic by saying that this is a parade and an event that builds upon itself. It has developed such a reputation over the years, and one of the big founding ideas and organizing partners of that, of course, right here we're looking at the Wood County Hospital coming through the Four Corners region, has been a long-time sponsor of this event for us here. And as you can see here, employees hard at work. This is that snow globe we were talking about here. This is a snow globe, and their employees just as proud to receive the 5-star rating for cleanliness in the center of Medicare centers, recognizing the highlights their dedication to a safe, hygienic, and welcoming environment for all patients and visitors. That is a real snow globe. I see
That
Grinch.
is so cool.
I see Max. You got to have Max and Grinch together. That's how it works.
This is great.
That's fantastic.
You know who was born at
guys.
the Wood County Hospital? I was.
In spite of that,
Fabulous.
still a great place. Jerry, you're not the only one standing here that was.
I know.
There you go.
I love this snow globe good thing going on.
That's going to be a strong contender, because awards are given out at the end of this parade for best floats, for best band performances, and that's a big deal too for a lot of these groups that go.
Kristen, I love being involved in the parade. By the same token, I'd have to say, if you were to ask, hey, Jerry, would you be a judge? I'd have to say, Kristen, I love you, but no, I won't. Because it would be so hard with all of the wonderful, and there's all these different categories, but so many different entries. I don't know. I'd just put them all in first place.
Okay, well then I won't ask you
Don't
to
ask
judge,
me.
Jerry.
Make them tell you no.
Look at the golf carts, guys.
This is the BG Country Club, of
Happy
course.
birthday.
Can you believe this? 100 years, and its designation as a historic site.
Hey, happy birthday, Bowling Green Country Club. Billy Blair, nice to see you.
Jerry, you play much golf?
No, sir.
I was going to ask how many of your
He
golf
likes to
balls
ride
have
in the
ended
golf
up.
cart, though, right?
The golf cart would be fine. I have kind of an understanding with golf course superintendents around the area. Jerry, you don't play golf. We won't try to broadcast because I go out there and just rip it off.
You make the divots.
Yeah,
You make
I'm
a lot
Mr.
of work
Divot.
for them to do.
Yeah. That is
Well,
so cool.
congratulations on your. The club's open to the public. New memberships 50% off right now. So that's a fantastic course. I always rave about that one for people down here in Bowling Green. Come down. You can play 9 holes. Get on your way. It's a fun way to play.
Right
Thank you,
now,
Kristen, for coming by.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
so
letting-
much. Thank
Just
you, all you guys.
tremendous
Appreciate
parade.
it.
Just
Thank you.
parade.
Fantastic
Congratulations.
job.
Right now in the
Thank
Four
you.
Corners is the Dance Beat Company. They're about to do a little performance for us. Let's listen in.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
I like that finish. A little razzle dazzle at the end right there. Hey, let's go down to, we got meteorologist Kaylee Bowers down at the Four Corners region. Kaylee, we were just saying, we think this is one of the biggest crowds ever for the BG Holiday Parade. How's the energy right there at the Four Corners?
Ryan, it is just so immaculate right now, just getting into the holiday spirit. I mean, just look at all these wonderful children performing. We have a sea of parents and grandparents behind the camera. They all have their phones out, capturing these wonderful moments of their kids and of their grandkids and just of their loved ones. And I also hear a big horn right now. It's just, I can't describe how amazing it is. Honestly, just a wonderful time of the year. Just so many wonderful people out here. And luckily the weather looking fantastic. We're all bundled up and cozied up as well because it is kind of cool. But I'll tell you what, one thing, and Ryan, I know you've got some already, the candy Oh my goodness, it's been wonderful this year. Definitely have pockets full already. And this is just the beginning. We're talking more wonderful events coming up and more wonderful people as well. But here at the Four Corners region, this is the place to be, guys.
Yeah, Ryan may or may not have already started in on his candy.
I can neither confirm nor deny that first Kit Kat was delicious.
Well, that was the Beat Dance Company that
You
just
wanted to be
came
out there
by
with
us.
them, be
I was
honest.
doing a little bit of a dance.
You were.
Can dance it
Yeah,
up,
you know,
yeah.
hip hop though. That's what I like. But the Beat, if you're interested in other things, they offer tap, jazz, ballet, lyrical, hip hop, like I said, and tumbling, which is what I would say I excel in.
Jerry, what was that big horn that Kaylee was hearing down at the
Mosher
Four Corners?
Construction Company. Season's greetings from Mosher Construction, one of the region's premier construction firms, and of course they've certainly been involved here in both the public and private sector, including the City of Bowling Green Administrative Services building project. Beautifully done. Wood County Committee on Aging's new senior center. Fantastic. Currently working on the BGSU Technology Engineering Innovation Center on the north side of campus. It's Mosher Construction.
And
Say
here comes
happy
the
holidays.
workout that you can either do or not do.
It's the dog. This is so cool. The BG Pedal Company. This was one of the raffle items. All right. And the people who won that are the supporters of the BG, the Friends of BG Dog Parks. And this is the one you don't really have to pedal.
And this is called the Snow Patrol pedal bike today, obviously keeping up with the theme. BG Pedal is an entertainment company with top-of-the-line pedal bikes, great for team building, corporate events, community tours, retirements, birthdays, graduation parties, really anything that you want. You can get on the bike and you can decorate the bike to your theme as well. They supply the driver and tour BG in style for whatever you have going on.
And the lucky winners were the BG Dog Parks, and you're seeing all the dogs walking in the parade.
They're having a good time for us, walking as well, looking to raise awareness of the dog park as well as create and support free, accessible, safe space for the dogs.
Saw the BG Manor van go through. Family owned and operated. BG Manor's been proudly serving our community for 48 years. It's band time. We just saw, theirs by the way, is the BG Manor vehicle. Good to have them there.
And coming up right behind the Manor vehicle is the Van Buren Marching Band, the Black Knight Marching Band. And they are just north of Findlay. That's where Van Buren is. In addition to football games, parades, and band festivals, the band performs at several OMEA marching contests every season. The Black Knights have appeared at the OMEA state finals since 2014, earning consecutive superior ratings.
Nice job, the Black Knights.
The Black Knights of Van Buren.
Nice job, guys. Up next, we got Farmers and Merchant State Bank. Do you see how we're rolling through this parade? We were saying this is a jam-packed 2 hours here. No commercial breaks, live here on WTOL 11. This is the Farmers and Merchants State Bank. They're a 3.6 billion
With a B?
With a B billion bank located in Archibald. They've got locations in Ohio, Indiana, and Michigan. I didn't realize they were so far around. All right, there you go. Billion there, Jerry.
That's a cool old fire truck they brought. That is so neat. Happy holidays, you guys. Buckeye Broadband is here. They offer fiber internet to Bowling Green, offering fast, reliable connectivity for your online needs. Our fiber optic network delivers high-speed download, upload speeds. I could explain all of that, of course, because I'm
Of
so well
course.
versed. That's right in my wheelhouse.
And
Does that have something to do with computers or
And
something?
it has some dial tone.
That's-
It does that. It does that.
Remember
thing.
those days,
And,
yeah.
and when you're on your fiber internet, guys, don't forget to get that WTOL 11 app.
Boom.
WTOL 11 Plus app. We've got brand new episodes off the radar. We got our winter weather outlook on there as well. And coming up next year, we got something that'll maybe warm us up a little bit. This is
Okay,
on
that
fire.
was really cool.
That was awesome. This is the BW Twirlers, and yes, that is a baton that is on fire that you were looking at. Right
I was
there.
about to say,
What are
he
we
just
doing?
handed it to someone in the audience, but no, it's someone that he knows.
I think I'll take the candy.
BW Twirlers, they are amazing. They're a competition recreational twirling group. 50 students from the ages 3 through 18.
Let's watch them.
And they bring the fire.
Dancing through this winter night, the stars I've never seen shine so bright. Midnight sky, kiss right off the silver screen. We woke up in a dream of candlelight. Just you and I.
good.
Again, that was the BW Twirlers. They have high schoolers representing 9 area high schools, and they take trips to Walt Disney World, Universal Studios, and Dollywood. They say you'll never know where you'll find them next.
They are so good. They're featured. Cameron has been the Ohio State Fair Marching Band drum major the last 3 years, so they are big time. Great to have them in the Bowling Green Holiday Parade, our snow globe holiday we're celebrating in downtown BG.
They also get them done, on the twirling really early. Look at these little
Look
ones.
at the little ones.
With the little mini twirls.
You like
the
that?
Twirlers too.
Hey, it's snowing in the stacks. The stacks? Yes, the library.
Oh, I get what you did right there. The
There
Wood
you
County
go.
District Public Library following up. You can see some of our favorite characters in our winter books, and you can also see the BG, bookmobile as well. So your library on the go as well. Our Wood County Library Systems. Right behind it there, Wood Lane Residential Services with the Snow Globetrotters.
See, they got that snow globe and see what they did
it.
there.
I got it. I see the basketball hoops that are up there with the balloons. I don't think I could dunk on those. They're up there pretty high.
Yeah.
I'd be betting on you. I think you might.
Even a standard height would have not going to happen. Now we know Wood Lane Residential Services, nonprofit organization, been serving adults with intellectual and development disabilities for over 44 years, providing support, living support services, transportation, day program, employment, and so much more for the community.
I got to tell you, Ryan, you were on with our mutual good friend Clint Corp this week.
Oh, yeah.
And we had the community Christmas tree lighting, which is where down with and you talked about what the library means to you.
Absolutely, and especially talking about that the children's area that they have. They do such a great job down there. I encourage anybody who has kids, just go check it out. You want something to do when it's a cold winter day, go down there, explore, find a book for yourself too. I'm a big supporter. I love our library system that we have around here. They do a great job. Hey guys. Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
I love this. This is so much fun.
They just keep coming. It is so good.
Yeah, I feel like this is one of the years where we've had more floats and performances than we've really ever had before. It's packed, and we're already
Frankly, we're just getting started.
5 minutes into this.
Just getting started. We got a lot more to go. I think we got another performance getting ready to come up right here. This is going to be the Nutcracker Ballet, all jazzed up. This is another tradition here. We're going to watch them, and then we're going to tell you where you can watch them later today and tomorrow as well for the Nutcracker Ballet. Here we go. This is the wonderful dancers here at Julie's Dance Studio with the Nutcracker Ballet, all jazzed up.
Yeah.
So to answer that, if you want to go see them,
Yep.
the Nutcracker Ballet, all jazzed up. Showtime's day 2 and 7.
Today?
Today.
Yeah.
And tomorrow at 2 p.m. at Owens Community College Center for Fine and Performing Arts in Perrysburg. Still got tickets available. Would love to see
That
you.
is a really nice facility up
Yeah.
there. So you guys check it out. It's the Nutcracker, but it's the jazzy version. You're going to enjoy it. It's
my favorite kind.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, let's get it back over to Kaylee Bowers, live at the Four Corners region as well. Kaylee having a lot of fun this morning.
Ryan, I'm having so much fun. Now, all these kids and adults, all these performers, I'm thinking, yeah, I can't do that. I can't do all the dancing and the twirling and that takes some skill right there. And I can't believe I just did that little bit on live TV. I mean, Ryan, we both know none of us can dance on the weather team. Well, thank you.
Keep going. They're doing it right behind you. Let's see. You can do this.
Here we go. I'm going to step out of the frame.
Behind Kaylee Bowers right now is Julie's dance studio. We'll let them take over. JDS is celebrating 40 years of quality dance education. They offer classes for the young and the young at heart, providing life lessons through dance lessons in a nurturing and embracing atmosphere.
Great job.
Yeah, they do a super job.
That's not easy. You know, you think about it, that age, performing in front of all these people. They're doing a great job. Jerry, I see some Clydesdales coming up. That can only mean one thing.
Budweiser.
Okay, it can only mean two things.
Let's go with the other. It's
I don't know. I kind of like the way Jerry answered.
Gavarone.
And she's holding the bud.
She's also got the Wood County Commissioners with her as well. Teresa Gavarone is the state senator for Ohio's 2nd Senate District and serves in Senate leadership and majority whip. She just won her re-election to her 2nd term. She lives in BG and co-owns a restaurant, maybe you heard of it, Mr. Spots, with her husband Jim.
Heard of it.
Jim.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
You like to go
Get
there.
some of
They've
those.
got some good
Yeah, you
food
get some of
there.
the fries. You get the cheesesteaks. Yeah.
Hey, the county commissioners are up there. County commissioners are up there with her as well. Greg LaHote, Doris Herringshaw, Ted Boldis are all proud to represent Bowling Green, the surrounding area. Hi, commissioners. Good to see you.
Following that up right here, we've got Murray's Movers. Murray's Movers is a family-owned, locally owned, and operated moving business established all the way back. We talk about all the heritage and the history in this town and the community. This was established in 2023, but we love to have them
They're
and see
growing
them here
some
in the
roots, you bet.
parade. Glad to have you guys with us this morning. Ooh, I don't know. This next float already has my attention.
Ryan might just leave the decks to go get some here.
What if they were giving out? What if they had like a blizzard machine on the back of this thing?
They might. Or
so
their little popsicles.
Oh, the dilly bars.
Yeah, the dilly bars.
Don't worry, I got this covered. Dairy Queen has wowed customers over the last year with their stellar customer service. Of course, this is located right by the railroad tracks there, Worcester. So the Outstanding Customer Service Award winner, Dairy Queen. New owners there doing a great job. May or may not have been there like a week ago. Customer service very fast, I'll give them that. But yeah, the dilly bars. The blizzards, they gotta flip it upside down when they give it to you, or else you get it for free.
I love a good blizzard.
I'm actually disappointed when they show up and they turn it upside down.
Yeah.
Why can't they forget? Just once. Just forget just once. That's all I'm saying.
Ryan loves
everybody
his
knows-
ice cream
I
around
do.
here.
Everybody knows DQ, right? But they have new owners, and this is, again, what I think is so cool. It turns over ownership, but the new owners, Manning and Dolly Patel, they jump right in. They roll up their sleeves. They're not just serving everything, all the wonderful stuff that Ryan loves at Dairy Queen, but they're fast integrating themselves in our community.
They are. They were handing out dilly bars 2 weeks ago, I think, for the owner's daughter's birthday.
Nice. More birthdays.
You got me excited. I thought you were going to say they were passing them out today.
Not for you, Ryan.
That'd been good. It's
Sorry.
cold enough. It's cold enough for it.
They are passing something out.
Hey, we
I
got
don't
another
know what it
marching
is.
band coming up too. This would be the Eastwood High School Marching Band. I see you, the Eagles. Annually at the parade, they do over 35 events every single year. They're going to be doing a live performance as they're coming into the Four Corners region. Their sponsor, the BG Community Foundation. Let's listen to the Eagles here live, WTOL 11, the BG Community Holiday Parade. That's how you get higher up ranking in your marching band there by the judges. That was a big finish. I liked that.
Yeah, it was
that was
very
fun.
That was the
Good
Eagles
job.
High School Marching Band of Eastwood. Now we have joining us BGSU President Rodney Rogers.
Morning.
Good morning. Thank you
Speaking
so
of bands,
much.
you have a good one.
It's not bad, huh? One of the largest in the nation.
It is fantastic. The music they kick out is great. Welcome. It's good to see you.
It is
Yeah.
always good to see
You were working the orange jacket earlier, but
Yeah.
you take it off, there's more orange. It's just Rodney.
layer upon layer of orange.
And some brown in there. You got to
Of
mix
course,
it in.
of course.
You're talking about the exciting things going on around campus. Oh, let's see. Volleyball just happened to win the regular season, and
Yes.
this weekend hosting the MAC tournament.
Yeah, MAC tournament at the Stro today and tomorrow. The championships tomorrow. Yes.
Yeah. Daniela does a nice job with Coach
She,
Tomich.
she has built an amazing program. Great women athletes, great culture, great engagement with the community, which is what today's parade is really all about. Bringing the city and the university together and throughout the county, actually. The bands from all of the school districts and all the different organizations here.
I'm
It's-
guessing John Waters is recruiting today.
I think he
look-
is. Well, we're all recruiting
We're all
each and every day.
recruiting.
Did I mention we were ranked #1 student experience in the state of Ohio?
I
by
thought
the
you
Wall
might
Street
mention
Journal?
that.
Seems like a good thing to bring up.
Yeah.
And it was just, I think, the Wall Street Journal.
It was the Wall Street Journal. So, and 5th year in a row, the #1 public in the Midwest students would choose again.
And
So,
listen, growing up in Bowling Green and seeing the changes on the campus over the last 10 to 20 years that happened, I thought we were finally just about there. All the buildings had been renovated. The campus looks fantastic. And now there's more innovation that's happening there with some additions as well.
absolutely. We'll have a new home for the School of Engineering. Our Engineering Innovation Center will open in the spring of 26. So it's a year-long project. Coal Hall, historic Coal Hall being renovated. A lot of great projects going on. Yeah.
And a great, once again, I know we say this every year, but the bar just keeps getting higher, and we keep incoming freshman class, big, but we don't bend any of the standards to get big classes.
No, it's as you might have heard, we had the largest freshman class in the history of the university. Quality is an amazing quality, well academic prepared, but we also set a record in the students returning. Our retention and graduation rates the highest in the history of the university.
This is John Waters we were just talking
John
about.
Waters is right here. Yes.
The band director. So we're saying good things, John. It's all good.
Love the involvement of BGSU in this parade. We're going to be watching right here the Sophisticates. They're going to be giving a live performance right here. We're live with President Rodney Rogers, BGSU as well. We've seen a bunch of floats and groups going through right there just to get us caught up as well. We got the Black Swamp Willie's Jeep collectors
The
we
Jeeps
saw
were great.
there.
Yep.
We were talking about the big parade or big anniversary here. This is the 100th anniversary there for the Wood County Hospital. How about the Country Club? This is the 150th anniversary of Tontogany. They came by as well, so turning 150 this year. Right there, you just saw the Sophisticates under the direction of Andrea Whiting. They're made up of all ages, so we love to see everybody here.
And coming through right now is Athena Award winner Stacey Wenning Anderson. She received the Athena Award for her advocacy for women, youth, and the agricultural community. She stresses significance of actions over success and is a model citizen for BG. Her homegrown advocacy has inspired young women and touched the lives of many. And according to her nominators, she embodies the spirit of Athena.
The Willows at Bowling Green, and our health campus programs and services are designed with one thing in mind: exceeding the expectation of our guests and their families. The Willows at Bowling Green, good to have them involved. President Rodney Rogers, BGSU, with us. I'm also going to toss out, I just read about this recently. We just went through a political season. I'm so sorry to bring that up. But everybody was talking about democracy, and at Bowling Green State University, the new effort, and Randy Gardner, the former Chancellor of Education for the state of Ohio, state representative, at one time a public school teacher, is working at the university. Tell me about it.
Absolutely. We thought it was important to make sure that we have robust discussions across our campus at all times, and so our faculty across the university has started a Democracy and Public Policy Research Network. We had a day of that dialogue a couple of days after the election. We talked about issues. We had both parties, of course, represented. We had individuals with all kinds of different engagements with our democracy. As a public university, it's really important that we make sure every graduate has an understanding of how this great democracy of ours works and how we can be all a part of it and how we have to be a part of it.
I thought that was so cool. I mean, I know Columbus was doling out dollars to some schools. Bowling Green said, you know what, don't need your help. We're going to do this ourselves and do it right.
We did. And I really appreciate Randy Gardner's work, and we'll announce an advisory board that I think you're going to be pretty impressed with across the state.
Have a great Thanksgiving next week and a great holiday season.
And I want to make sure I thank WTOL for covering this parade every
Love
year.
having you here.
It's great, and it's great to have you here.
Thanks, President Rogers.
Happy
Thanks.
Thanksgiving.
Rodney Rogers, President of BGSU. St. John's Jesuit Marching Titans.
Consists of students from St. John's Jesuit High School, St. Ursula Academy, and Notre Dame Academy, and they are here performing their fight song, as you can hear right now, Sweet Caroline, and the St. John's Drum Cadence.
Seems like we've been through a lot already here at the BG Holiday Parade, right? We're not even halfway done.
No,
we've got
just
so much more to go as we're watching Sleek Academy and all about the Kids Learning Center, their theme that they're going along with here for, again, the overall theme of the BG Holiday Parade this year, Snow Globe Holiday. They're going with elves playing in the snow. So there's their snow globe. I love to see it. They love STEM now, science, technology, engineering, the arts, and mathematics. They're a 12th through kindergarten school right here, so you can get some more information on them as well. So glad to have them along with us as we're looking at J-Dog junk removal and hauling right here.
I love that this is a local veteran-owned, veteran-operated junk removal and hauling business dedicated in serving residential commercial clients the military way. How is that? With respect, integrity, and trust. And today with bubbles. They're blowing bubbles.
I got nervous thinking it was snowing. I'm like, I didn't forecast that.
I thought they were small snow globes.
Oh.
See, keeping in. That's where I was going with it.
I like that. And then we've got one of the really big cornerstone foundations right here in Bowling Green. We're looking at the Bowling Green Kiwanis coming through the Four Corners region right here. Of course, an international service organization here. They've done so much great work they continue to do every year. I'm partial to the pancake breakfasts.
Lee Meserve, nice to see you. Lee's
Oh, we
bringing
got some
candy.
more
Oh, here we go.
Thank you, Mr. Meserve. Good to see you there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Oh, here you go. Here you go. I'll pass it out. Don't worry. You give it to me. I'll
I
take
don't
care.
trust him.
Oh no.
Thank you.
He knows better
I
than
can't
that.
take
He knows
it.
better than that.
Nice to see you. I love the Kiwanis. Proud to be a member. And I tell you what, hey, Pete Rappold, how are you? Nice to see you.
We've got the Action Club
Right.
walking with them as well, with the Wood County Board of DD. Hey guys, we got the Wildcats. Yeah, let's see one of those. Got it?
Oh,
That
I
was a
missed it.
terrible catch. We got a little ball thrown our way.
It's because I have gloves on.
No, gloves are supposed to help you. Don't you watch football?
Not these ones. Listen, I can't. Not that good. Okay.
Good job. It was a good throw, Joe. It wasn't your fault. Don't worry.
tried.
Sorry about her.
I should just let the taller person do it. Okay, sorry. I can hear myself. So And we're back. That was the Delta High School Panther Marching Band. They are the largest organization on the DHS campus, routinely perform at events, football, basketball games as well, community events, and most recently they marched down Main Street, USA at Walt Disney World.
Northwest Ohio NWO Montessori just came past. Look, they got all the strollers all decked out. Looking good. Hi, Montessori. Good to
Hi
see
guys.
you.
Good morning.
They first participated in our parade since back in 2011 when they were founding. Now, they're located over in the Jordan Center. That is on the campus of BGSU. And they enroll children from, how about 18 months?
Wow.
Yep. Up to 6 years of age. Very cool.
And then you're seeing on your screen right here,
Yep.
Woodhaven Healthcare. This is, of course, voted Best of Wood County and a National Quality Award winner. Woodhaven Healthcare is a top-ranked skilled nursing care facility located here in Bowling Green. They specialize in short-term rehab stays, physical therapy, occupational speech therapy, long-term care, Alzheimer and dementia program as well, and specialized Parkinson's disease program. And coming up right here, looks like we've got the Sylvania Twirling Stars. Welcome to Bowling Green, Sylvania. Let's watch them.
And this is what I love this time of year, not only the fun performances, but I have some amazing kiddos. I talked to you guys last year. You guys have grown up a little bit. But the big thing I want to talk about, what are you guys holding right now?
Candy.
And how much candy do you think you have?
50 pieces. More.
More. Does it feel like Halloween all over again?
Yeah.
Now, what's your favorite part about the parade? You were in it, now you get to watch it. What are you guys excited about?
I've seen a lot of people I know.
Yeah?
I've seen a lot of my friends.
And did you have fun performing?
Yeah. And my friend, on the way back, I saw her, and she was performing.
Now that's awesome. Now I have a question to ask you guys. Could I have a piece of candy? They are on the nice list for sure. Now, a big question is, and you can say no to this, can Ryan Weekman have a piece of candy?
No. Yes. Yes.
Yeah! No, we say no to Ryan for candy. Ryan, I think we found some friends over here that will share some candy with you. We'll see. I might not share with you, though.
I was going to say, wow, some were generous, some were smart and kept it for themselves. I don't blame them. All right, that's a good little haul right there.
That little one didn't need more time to think. Should
He
Ryan
said
get some?
no.
Hey, by the way, we just saw BG Christian Food Pantry going through. Also, the BGO Pride unit in our holiday parade. Joining us now, we'll continue to watch the parade, and we'll mention Trinity United Methodist Church, their Silent Night float. Very, very nice. Speaking of floats, the president of Wood County Hospital, Stan Perducky here, sponsors of the parade. Strong effort, I'll tell you, on the float on that whole snow globe. The judges, I don't know, they got a tough one. I think that's the float to beat, Stan.
Well, that was the goal. That was the goal this year. You know, my team, they do something creative every year. They love it, and I wasn't really sure how it would turn out, but it's fantastic.
It looked fantastic, no doubt about that. Let's do this real quick. Who we're going to listen to here as they come through. Want to keep you updated. Patrick Henry, the Marching Patriots. Nice.
Today, staff, family members, and they just love doing it because it's a feeling that pervades the whole hospital.
Yeah. We mentioned earlier your latest 5-star rating. You guys just keep rolling them up.
Well, you know, that gets to the bottom of it. If you think about a 5-star for cleanliness, hospital should be clean, but it takes a lot of work, and our people on housekeeping, they just strive to look good each and every day. So thanks for recognizing them.
Hey guys, we got a snow globe on a golf cart. Ah, a challenge, Stan.
Uh-oh. Looks like Freddie and Frida on there too.
Nice little snow going on there.
The BGSU dining services.
Of course.
Good place to eat. Places to eat on
You've
campus.
got the Social House. You've got Einstein Brothers, of course. You got Panda Express. You got all the buffets that they have on campus as well now too. Followed up closely with the BGSU international programs and partnerships. So speaking of BGSU dining, look at this. This is a BGSU dining food truck. This would not have been a thing when I was in college, a food truck. But you have to have these now.
Okay. See you guys later.
Come back around. You guys, what's on the menu today? Can we park it right here?
The international programs and partnerships from BGSU carrying the flag. Look at all the countries represented, and there are a lot of countries represented. What is BG home to? 897 international students from 78 countries around the world. That is the reach of BGSU. Stan, I want to come back to you, but I want to set this up because this is such a fun one. My mother-in-law worked her career at the BGSU Jerome Library. These are the Jerome Rollers, guys.
This is one of my favorite things when people ask about the BG Holiday Parade. What's something you don't see at every other parade?
Exactly.
You don't see the Jerome Rollers with their book collection carts, the catalog carts, if you will. And they have this all choreographed every year.
Yeah, they're rolling down Main Street right now. BGSU is the home of the only, and I say only, academic library book cart drill team in Northwest Ohio. Their signature moves include formations designed to weave between rows, circling of the carts, and twirling all the way down Main Street this morning.
So cool.
Delighting all of the parade goers here.
I absolutely love it. That's a highlight every year.
Absolutely. Those guys are so much fun. Talk about rolling down the road here. We've got the Wood County Green Party with greening the globe.
Oh, I get it.
And they've got a big old blow-up world.
So they've got a solar-powered float, an electric van powered by solar, and, of course, a giant earth ball, because who doesn't have one of those just laying around?
Hey, Stan Krodacki, we were together for Hops and Vines fundraiser over at the hospital this fall. And we talked about technology. You guys are always bringing in the latest of technology. I said, hey, Stan, anything new at the hospital? Stan, okay, he says, hey, Jerry, how's your back feel? I said, I'm doing all right. You just brought in. Tell us about that.
Well, thanks. Yeah, we're a very, very strong surgical hospital, but robotic surgery is the state of the art now, and we've done knees that way for years and other things. But we have the Globus Spine robot, which is just an excellent device, and we are the first hospital in Northwest Ohio that offers it.
First, folks.
It has great results for patients, less pain, shorter stays, and if you've suffered from a back problem and you need an operative procedure, this is what you want.
Yeah, best in the business. Thank you guys for what you do in our community and your sponsorship of this parade. Stan
Thanks for
Krodacki,
having me.
President,
Thank you, Stan.
Wood County Hospital. Nicely done. This is a fun one, guys. Thanks, Stan, very much. The Heights Baton Corps. Tell us about it.
The Heights Baton Corps of Fremont, Tiffin, and Clyde, Ohio are directed by D.D. Cart. Members of the Heights have performed and marched throughout the USA, including the Lilac Parade on Mackinac Island, Disney World in Florida, and Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, where they marched in the Welcome Home Dolly Parton, and that performance by more than 50,000 people.
And we just watched as well right before this, as we were watching the Heights Baton Corps come through the Four Corners region, our Zeus Award winner this year, Mark Remus, and Remus was awarded this, of course, for his consistent support of women in the workplace, both as a boss and a mentor. So the winner of that, going through the Four Corners area here, the Zeus Award winner, Mark Remus. Oh, we got more flame going on here. Is this a thing? This is a thing now.
It is a thing.
I'm like smelling something burning. I'm like, this isn't good. And then I look up and see they got the batons on fire. Don't hit the traffic light. think wow is what we all just said right there with that flaming baton. I got 2 flaming batons. What'd you say, Jerry? Lighten it up.
Lighten it up on Main Street, no doubt about it. And I'll tell you what, they have performed at some of the big ones, Disney World in Florida, Pigeon Forge down Tennessee. They even marched in the Welcome Home Dolly Parade, watched by over 50,000 people. Great to have them at the Bowling Green Holiday, the Snow Globe Holiday Parade.
All right, we got another float coming here. Let's not forget the theme Snow Globe Holiday. So that's kind of dictating a lot of what these floats are showing here. Next is the Tiffin Seneca Heritage Festival Royalty Court with hot cocoa by the fireplace. Very cool there. We got our Queen Kathy, Queen First Lieutenant Cassidy, along with Royal Court Olivia, Megan, Tessa, Sophia, Bentley, Averill, and Kara Grace. They're having some hot cocoa by the fireplace. They're waiting for Santa to come by there.
Kaylee, what if you had to judge these floats? There are so many good ones.
There would be lots of ties.
Same here.
You know, I've learned in my time of not judging, but watching judges.
Yeah.
It's hard to be the first.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to be in the middle. And it's hard to be last because you see the first one, you're like, wow, that's really good.
But what do I compare it to?
Exactly.
Yep.
And then you get to the middle and you're like, wow, this one's better than the first one. But I already graded the first one really good. What do you do? That's hard.
Well, that's why we broadcast. We just tell you, and then we tell you the results.
I
We
would
got
be
our
very
easy
generous
job.
with my grading system. They
Hey.
would love me.
Hey, let's say good morning to the Wood County Park District here, celebrating their 90th anniversary this year. There's over 21 parks throughout Wood County. They're open from 8 a.m. till half past sunset.
Which these days feels about 3:30 in the afternoon.
It's about right. Actually, clouds just thickened up here. It might happen at about noon today, the way it's looking right now. We got any more of those flaming batons?
What is sundown these days? About 5?
Yeah, it's happening early. Yeah, right about 5. Our earliest sunset's going to be coming up here in the next few weeks. I think it gets all the way down to the late 4s.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Man.
All right.
up
Well, that's
next.
positive. What else we got?
I'm ready to switch gears. Coming up next, right through the four corners right now, is the Wood County Health Department. The Health Department and Community Health Center staff are here with their new mobile health center. You see it kind of on your screen right now. We'll get it zoomed out so you can see the whole mobile health center. And watch for what they offer. They offer health screenings and other services in your community. In the coming months, that'll be available. And if you want to check it out, go to woodcountyhealth.org.
All right, a lot of very important services throughout the county there. And we said if you want marching bands, you've come to the right place here at the BG Community Holiday Parade. Up next, you might not think about it, Anthony Wayne. The school is obviously over in Lucas County, but there is a sliver of Anthony Wayne School District right here in Wood County. And the marching general said, let's go right down Main Street. Let's make this happen.
They have such a rich tradition of outstanding marching bands. We're thrilled to have them. Sponsored by Lee and March Reserve, the Anthony Wayne Marching Generals here in the Bowling Green Holiday Parade.
They brought some energy.
That's a
That was
dandy
cool.
band right there. Anthony Wayne, be proud, the marching generals. Great job in the holiday parade. Hey, guess what, guys? Take a look at what's coming.
This is another high up on the leaderboard potentially for best float for the snow globe holiday.
In the theme, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is Brookdale with globes across the world. They've got, go ahead and count them up for me, Jerry.
Okay, I got Sydney over there. Trying to see. There's New York City.
Yep.
London.
Oh,
Got
see
it.
London.
Yes,
London.
very
Hey, London.
London. I was there this year.
Does it look like London?
Very
see.
nice, you guys.
Rome. We've got Rome.
A little
So-
snowy.
A little snowier. So they provide assisted living along with Alzheimer's and dementia care there around the clock for your daily living needs. And they also have daily activities scheduled for both their assisted living and memory care. So that's going to be one that the judge is going to have to look at closely.
That's in there. I'll guarantee you that's in there.
That's a good one. Coming through the Four Corners right now is St. Aloysius Catholic
Hey.
School. They've also got a float right now. Their float is Keep Christ in Christmas. That's what they've named it. St. Aloysius Catholic School is located in the heart of Bowling Green. Students learn in a faith-centered environment that includes rigorous academics, religious studies, weekly literature, culture, celebrations, and other extracurricular activities. Currently have around 200 students enrolled at St. Aloysius preschool through 8th grade.
Kaylee, I strategically let you read that one
You did?
because I want this one.
Okay. I'll let you take it away.
This float number 63 here is the portable porcelain with every party needs a pooper. Their words, not mine. Their words. This is a portable porcelain supply that lets you feel like a king and queen on your throne. You can join their 2- and 3-stall luxury restroom trailers that will wow your guests, hopefully in a good kind of wow. Hi! Boy, this is pretty good. Hello! It looks good.
Any chance you could stop that for a moment?
I've never heard of a parade rest stop area, but we have one this year.
We have the mobile rest stop area.
Put the stairs down
That's
there.
good. That's
Look,
good.
they've got flushable toilets, running water, heat and air. I hope they have air. Custom music. Wow, you're probably hanging out a little too long in there if you have that. Stocked with toilet paper. Again, I hope so. Soap and hand towels as well. So there you go. For all your big events.
Even
Give
this
them a
one,
call.
Jerry.
There we go. Hey, we just saw Cub Scout Pack
Hey.
485 doing a great job in our holiday parade. Heritage Corner Healthcare Campus, local long-term care facility celebrating its 32nd year of serving Bowling Green and the surrounding communities.
Well, the next couple ones, floats, I guess maybe you could call them, coming through the Four Corners is the Power of Yesteryear Club, an antique tractor and gas engine club located in Wood County. They have shows in April at their club building on Liberty High Road, in June at the Wood County Museum, and in September back at Liberty High Road. They hold monthly meetings at their building during the warm months, and then at the Wood County Sheriff's Office meeting room in the winter.
Of course, you got the big 5-point Thrasher show that
Always
happens
big.
every year, and these are amazing pieces of equipment, and it goes to show you the dedication to keep these running year after year.
Ryan, when you look at, and Katie, when you look at the tractors and the combines and stuff that are in our fields around Wood County these days,
Sure.
think of farming.
In one of those.
Yes, in one of these classic. There's a Farm All M.
I don't think that one has the air conditioner option that they do today, Jerry.
No, no heating either.
Yeah.
Do you know that most of that farm equipment now is directed by GPS out in the field? You get this device and it directs your tractor wherever, your planter, wherever it needs to be.
Sure.
Just precise. It's just amazing. We've come so far. It's so cool though. They keep those puppies running as the Power of Yesteryear Club.
The Berlin Heights Basket Festival is coming through right now with its Royalty Court.
Hey.
The 2024 Berlin Heights Festival Royalty Court would like to invite you to their small town festival that's held the very first full Friday and Saturday in August. So that'll be next year. They hope to see everyone in 2025.
Small town indeed, Berlin Heights. I looked it up. Population 651 in the 2020 census.
Wow, they grew. Hey, we said Tuntogany celebrating 150 years this year. Well, only fitting we've got the Otsego Marching Band here with us, the Marching Knights. Let's give them a listen here under the direction of Rebecca Schwarzkopf. We just keep on rolling here at the BG Holiday Parade. Joined alongside here, we've got another great float coming up here. We got a group here at the League of Women Voters of BG, founded in 1920. Looks like we got Rudolph, some other inflatable friends there with us here. So the mission of the League of Women Voters, speaking of just coming off the election, Jerry, here, voters is empowering voters, defending democracy. They envision a democracy where every person has the desire, the right, and the knowledge and confidence to participate. So the League of Women Voters coming through.
Ever wish you could be on a fire truck in a parade? Well, that was part of the parade experience, the raffles we had. This one sponsored by Ohio Logistics. And here comes the BG Fire Division fire engine carrying parade experience raffle winners Kathy Wilhelm and family. Fire Chief Bill Mormon is at the wheel showcasing the equipment used in emergencies around Bowling Green.
That is a cool experience to win. Can you tell them when to honk the horn wherever you want? Can you do that?
You can.
Let's try it. Let's give it a try. Let's see.
Good to see
you. Hey guys!
Wow, look at the size of that thing.
That's
what
cool.
An experience in there. They're your winners right in there. Absolutely.
Thanking Ohio Logistics for making that fundraiser a possibility this morning, and we're also,
there's
as
a
we're saying,
baton on fire down the street.
Don't Sherry. Was it from one of those twirlers?
Yeah, it's a baton on fire.
Oh, no. All right, we got the BG Christian Academy Palms coming through here, represented by the middle school and high school Palms team. The goal is to spread the joy of Christ this holiday season. Oh, we got some more of these snowflakes coming through here. Not the natural kind here, but I like this. The city of BG. Oh, this is the Urban Forester Division. I heard about this. Jerry, do you know who's up there? Who's in that cherry pickup up there?
I don't
Can
know.
you tell? That's the Lorax.
Oh, up there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Look
tree
at
work.
This is very cool.
Yeah, I like the fake snow.
Did you forecast this?
I did. It's about as much snow as we got the other day. If it was like last winter, it'd be about the only snow we'll see.
That is very cool.
That is nice. I like that. We need to get more of these. We need to put like 5 of these up on the buildings here in the four corner. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be a holiday
That would be
experience.
pretty cool, right?
Yeah, that would be a snow globe experience.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's fun. We've got Great Clips coming up next here. They offer haircuts to men, women, and kids in BG and Toledo. Pride themselves on making it easy to get a little haircut. There you go. Coming right through here. Now open weekdays, it says at the top there, at 8 o'clock.
When was the last time you got a haircut, Ryan?
Probably last week.
Yeah, okay.
Do I need another one? Are you trying to say something?
Maybe.
Yeah, I need to trim the old beard up a little bit, I think, though.
You got until Monday, okay?
Yeah, I was going to say, usually we don't broadcast here on Saturdays, so I'm a little lazy on the weekends.
I want to welcome all of you to Personal Hygiene with Ryan Wakeman on this Saturday morning.
I keep him in check. That's what I do.
Oh, hey, speaking of Clint Corp. Hey,
got
we
the
love
morning
this.
Show.
That's right. Just talked to him on, I'm trying to think, it was Thursday morning, in between hits there when we were on Fox 36. And Clint said, can you give me a few minutes? I'm like, of course. Love coming on this on 88.1. If you want to talk about one of the best local programs, if you want to know everything that is happening in Bowling Green right here, Clint does a fantastic job. What an asset to our community.
Just the quintessential local program. Every newsmaker, Clint Corp, how are you, young man?
He promised me candy. He came
Just
through.
Real quick,
There
slap
we
him on.
go.
Slap him on. Help this guy out. Clint Corp.
While they're getting Clinton mic'd up,
The host
morning
of the
show's
morning
been
show we're talking about.
broadcasting. Yeah,
Just
host
the hyper
since 2006.
Goes on Clint Corp show.
It's great to see you, my friend, as always. Try and hold up weekly news best you can.
He's doing a great job, as always.
Thanks for
Thanks. Oh, yeah. Clint Corp, that's you, man. I'll tell you.
Happy holidays,
Clint
Clint.
Corp,
Thanks for stopping by.
88.1, folks, every weekday morning. If it's going on in Bowling Green, it's on Clint's show.
They've been broadcasting since 2006, honored with the 2017 I Love BG Award. Again, that's the BG Morning Show.
Arcadia High School
All
Marching
right.
Band, the pride, the power, the spirit of Arcadia.
holiday spirit right now. We just saw some wonderful bands move through, another wonderful float coming through as well. And of course, I know one thing Ryan is always excited about is talking about the food. Gotta take the gloves off for this, I gotta find it. So Ryan, in the matter of a few seconds, I got one of your favorites. I got a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
And I got a Dum Dum Sucker.
What'd you call me?
A Dum Dum.
Sucker. Neither of those are very flattering. All right. I think you're piling this up for me. See now, Kaylee, you're in a great spot down there. You're in the spot where everybody kind of wants to show off for the judges, get a lot of candy out there as we're watching Montessori come by. So Kaylee, keep filling your pockets for us. For me. Did I say us? Sorry. Me.
For me.
For you too. Oh, for you too. Yeah, of course. You can have some too.
Maybe I'll share a little bit, but yeah, definitely in the perfect spot. In fact, I see another snow globe coming in just a moment. Luckily, the snow is inside the snow globe, not like we saw earlier with the snowflakes, and like you mentioned, some of the snow we saw earlier last week, but this is a pretty awesome float. I'm glad you see it.
We got some good floats back to back here.
Back to back is Montessori's had a very nice one. That's the Montessori School of Bowling Green. All right.
Now we know the National Tractor Pulling Championships group here, the Pole Town workers here, they put in some serious hours every year to do their float. They say they put over 215 man hours over the last 7 weeks for what you're seeing right in front of you right here. Again, the National Tractor Pulling Championship.
That's the guys they call the blue shirts,
The
right?
blue
That
shirts.
do all this work?
Oh, yeah.
Great job.
Full
pole. 58th National Tractor Pulling Championship is going to be held where? Right here. BG, August 14, 15, 16 coming up in 2025 Wood County Fairgrounds.
Depending which way the wind's blowing in town, you know when the tractor pulls are going on, even if you live on the far side of town.
Yeah,
as I did growing up.
I just live across Brim Road. The wind can be blowing in any direction, and I hear them. Yeah.
Well, for you, the only situation is, do you get the exhaust coming right across your yard? Morning, guys. That is an impressive
This is a nice one.
float.
This is a nice one. Of course. Way to go, you guys. The blue shirts. Well, nicely done, as always. Good to see you out there. We just told your dates, August 14th, 15th, and 16th of 2025. That is so cool.
That's good. That's a really good one. All right.
Right behind them, the Wood County Agricultural Society with Wood County Fair Trolley and the Royalty. They represent the fairgrounds and the senior and junior fair boards, along with the 2024 Parade Royalty Court, bringing you a 152-year-old tradition to Wood County. They look forward full pull to see Wood Fair again next year.
I've always now listen. I've been to the Wood County Fair many times.
Many times.
I don't think I've ever ridden on the trolley before. I don't. It's not as much of a. I just want to ride on the trolley one time. So if anybody's out there from the Wood County Fair listening, next year,
they might
let
have
me know.
space for you. I see a little empty seat right now.
It's usually reserved for the court,
Jimmy,
the fancy people. I'm not royal enough. Hey. Good to see you guys.
Royalty.
Okay, so there you see the fair dates next year, July 27th through August 3rd. It's always a competition. How many porcelains and milkshakes can you fit in that amount of time right there? Yeah, they're so good. Up next here, we've got the Liberty Center Tiger Marching Band performing for us in the Four Corners. And there's the Liberty Center Marching Band, led by student drum major Savannah Hernandez and student band captain AJ Seedorf. They brought some sound.
Yeah, Liberty Center does a great job. The Washington Tigers, the football team, the program out there, it's all great. Liberty Center, be proud.
Right behind them is the Erie County Fair with the fair royalty. The magic of the snow globe holiday is the theme to gather the family and friends to celebrate a gift of hope and love. The fair court, King Xander Friesch, Queen Michaela Canino, Junior Miss Briley Absher, and Little Prince Clayton Barrett, Little Princess Clara Clark, and their courts would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Look at that, they got a little Ferris wheel going around.
Ferris wheel working.
That's nice. Snow globes going on. Look at the little Ferris wheel going around. We call those stuffies in my house.
Wow.
Little stuffies
Erie
going around.
County, well represented here in Wood County.
They've got the wave down here. I'm going to work on the wave.
And it's in sync, too. It's in sync. How do we do?
Good job,
Good?
you guys.
Nice job.
Very nice job.
Welcome from Erie County to Wood County. We've got the Bowling Green City Schools now here. Their district of 27 buses. Jerry, you know anything about these buses?
I drove bus number 3 for 3.5 years, and I got to tell you, it's a big geographic district. They run up how many? 1,700 miles every day.
That's some serious space right there. Of course, talking and representing the teachers as well. Over 200 of those teachers in the districts from elementary, middle, and high school. Custodians,
Toby,
bus drivers, food service, secretarial staff as well. Thank you for everything they do in the community. Thank you.
Oh,
as we
just
get some
what
more
Ryan
candy,
needs.
appreciate that. Usually I had too much candy, got on the bus, and then people like Jerry made me sit in the front seat because I wasn't allowed to go to the back so they could keep a closer eye on me. So there
Bus
you go.
number 27, all decked out today. Nice job.
Looking good. Look at the artwork on the side. Oh, look at the snow in the back window. I like it. Up next, we've got the BG Bobcat Wrestling Club. Their words here: they strive to be hammers on the mat and gentlemen and ladies off it. They're a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping the youth not only become better wrestlers, but more importantly, become better people. So, great organization there.
can hear them chanting there in the background as well. We should check in with meteorologist Kaylee Bowers. I wonder how things are going with her. Has she been able to talk to the judges yet?
Oh, yeah.
You know, I've tried, I've asked a couple times, but they are working really hard. And of course, one thing that I'm different when it comes to Ryan is I don't like to bother people when it comes to when they're working.
She's calling you out all morning, Ryan.
I don't know what version of Kaylee we got this morning, but I like it. Keep bringing this energy.
Oh, no.
She's had too much candy.
I was going to say, I'm all sugared up right now. I think I'm just trying to, like, stay warm because it's a chilly day so far. But, yes, the judges are working very hard. I see some of their papers and their numbers, and things are looking fantastic for a lot of the floats, a lot of the bands, a lot of the everyone. And, I mean, I think we're all going to get good presents this year because it's just a wonderful holiday event. The kids, the parents, everyone of all ages coming out and enjoying the Bowling Green Holiday Parade. I do have to give a shout out to Kaylee Kirby. I lost my gloves this morning, and of course I took them off just a moment ago. She let me borrow her gloves.
Aww.
So you need to have the gloves for sure for this morning. So I'm just gonna you can see my hands are turning a little bit pink. Keep your hands in your pockets if you don't have the gloves, guys. But
Kaylee, you're a little further down the street than we are. You're at the Four Corners region. We know we're scheduled to see Santa this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Have you see, can we see him just yet? We can't see him from where we are.
I'm scooting. No, but
Okay.
I do see a band and some cheerleaders on the way, so I'm going to step out so you can see another wonderful performance, guys.
Awesome, and right before them, I think what she's spying right there, of course, would be the BG Bobcat Marching Band, but we've got the State Bank Gives truck that's here, and what a cool truck that this is here. So this is a nonprofit organization, and this truck can be sent to all sorts of different events in and around the community. They can use it to help generate funds there for that event as well, and that's fun.
You know, we should do also, because I don't think we did it. We talk about the judges. We should mention our thanks to Belinda Bates, Tammy Coral, Lori Laddick. They're the ones making the tough calls today. They have all these categories: best construction, most unique, best youth performance, best of show, the traveling trophy. So Belinda, Tammy, Lori, thanks for what you're doing.
We've had a lot of candy brought up to us and thrown. We can see it. The one thing, a couple of years ago, the Grinch brought us onions.
Yes.
I don't have any onions yet.
Stay tuned.
I'm kind of hoping. Must be inflation. All right, BGHS cheer here in the Four Corners here. This is under the direction, of course, of new head coach Stephanie DeWitt. The cheerleading consists of athletes and sidelines competition teams as well. And BGSU cheer recently competed in the NOL Cheering Championships. They placed third this year, so congratulations on that.
Thompson, Kelsey Redford, Julia Bois, and Sophie Spittler.
I love that. Getting up high, I get nervous. I don't like being up high like that.
It's very stable. Coming from a cheerleader.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
I was on the ground.
As a non-coordinated person, that makes me anxious. and Bobcats.
The hometown high school.
Hey.
Yeah, the Bobcat Marching Band, under the direction of Samantha Priesner, Jennifer Metzger, and James G., along with student teacher Tate Stewart. Drum majors are seniors Brianna Irvin and junior McKenna Venice. They previously performed at Walt Disney World and Universal Studios.
And look who we found roaming the streets of BG. Who would have thought it on a day like this?
Good morning.
Mayor, good to see you. How are you?
I'm great. Good morning. How's everybody doing?
But on this day, not just mayor. He's mayor every day. He's grand marshal.
That's right. One of the greatest perks of the job, let me tell you.
I got to tell you, this is a wonderful parade. I'll get this
It
up
is.
here for you. And the snow globe floats, we were saying the judges have such a tough time. We have great floats, so many bands, super parade.
You know I say this every year, but this might be the best parade ever.
I think it's
and it
wonderful.
really is. I mean, it's a great theme, as you said, and those that are participating are really creative. You can see it in all the floats, and despite the cold temperatures, it feels to me like there's a lot of enthusiasm. I know there's a lot of people here. We went through early in the parade, and there was people lined up from beginning to end. I was really impressed with the number of people here today.
We were commenting, we said this might be the biggest crowd that we've seen, as we've got the big Jolly Man coming through downtown. Speaking of who you want to see in Bowling Green, we've got Santa, who's here. This is also with the BG Christian Academy student leaders, and Santa BG Christian Academy has been a school since 1984 here in the city of Bowling Green. And Mike, we were talking
Santa.
also, I'm on the good list, I hope, right? Oh, he gave a yes.
I don't know, Ryan.
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure.
I was trying to
That's
twist his
debatable.
arm a little bit.
I'm good. He said, I'm good, Paul.
He was pointing at me. We were saying there's a real desire for the community as a whole and communities around Bowling Green to be involved with this parade because of what it is every single year.
Yeah, absolutely. That struck me. Another thing that struck me today was how this has become a really regional event. I see marching bands from all around Northwest Ohio and different community groups from around the region. And I think it's great. I mean, for us to be able to come together, certainly as a city, a community, but to broaden it and making it a Northwest Ohio thing, I just think the more the merrier, and I'm just really thrilled with the turnout and participation today.
I said a suggestion for next year, the forestry division. I love that they were making snow. I said we need to put those on top of some of these buildings, have it
All
run the
four
whole
corners.
time. Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, that would be cool. It sure would. Yeah.
He would forecast snow, and in that case, he'd be right.
Yes.
What's
absolutely.
that supposed to mean, Jerry? Oh, as we're walking in, CycleWorks, I just saw CycleWorks coming down here as well with the bikes and Long Staple and Bowling
Right
Green.
before them, the Citizens Climate Lobby, part of our parade today. CycleWorks, as you heard, Unison Health joining us as well today. The Wood County Young Democrats coming up as we have just been enjoying for the past 2 hours, calling this parade, this amazing parade in Bowling Green. Talk about what it means to our community. You talked about the regionalism, like that Erie County float. We were blown away by that. We thought that was really strong.
Yeah, no, me too. And it seemed, I don't know, this is the first I've noticed that. And I know that, the parade gets bigger every day. I think that probably there has to be a discussion or a negotiation takes place about how we can maybe get a little bit more airtime, because every year there's more people that want to be part of this. And it's really challenging when you have to say no to somebody.
Well,
you never want to do that.
We know people.
Yeah. So we better start.
Might have a connection.
We better start that conversation early. But no, I just think that generally, I mean, this just becomes more and more popular every year, and truthfully, Channel 11, W2OL, your support of this is part of that. You guys have always been such strong supporters of this community, this event, and we're grateful for that, really are. But you guys making the commitment to support this event every year certainly is a big part of it. I mean, and we're just thankful for that.
Well, we were saying obviously hometown for Jerry, hometown for myself. We've
Right.
officially adopted Kaylee because I've been doing
Honorary
this enough
hometown. She's one
of us now.
as well. So this is home for us, and this is also one day. The parade is one day. It's a fantastic one that we look forward to. We're getting ready for the new year. What are you looking forward to for BG for the new year?
Well, there's, as we just said in our budget presentation to City Council this past week, looking back on 24, we experienced a lot of community success. And so there is every reason for us to be optimistic about the future of the city of Bowling Green, and 2025 is going to be an exciting year. We're going to continue to invest in infrastructure, in our parks, and all these community amenities that make Bowling Green a great place to live.
Sure.
Economic development is a big part of what we do. We're retaining businesses, we're drawing businesses. We got housing starts here in Bowling Green for the first time in a long time.
Up near where I live,
Yeah,
on Green Road,
so,
we have a whole new development going in.
Absolutely. So we're growing. We're prospering. And there's a lot of great things happening. The schools are doing great. New high school being constructed.
Yep.
So again, I am just so optimistic about the future, and I can hardly wait to roll up our sleeves and get back to work after the holidays.
We're looking forward to it. Getting a little blustery out here.
A little bit.
Then on days
It's like a wind tunnel.
And then on days like today, people come to our town, and now let's go into Ben's. Let's do some shopping. Let's go to lunch at one of the restaurants in the area. That's about introducing our town to folks who may not know it otherwise, and that's something this parade can do.
Well, it is. It's it's an old-fashioned, traditional downtown in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
There's a lot of locally owned businesses down here that are vibrant, really unique restaurants, shops, boutiques, and we encourage everybody to come to Bowling Green, not just today, not during the holiday season, but every day.
I would agree. I'm partial, though.
I love walking through the little alleyways. Every time I come through, there's always something new, some new paintings on the
The
wall.
murals?
Yeah, exactly. They're so beautiful. I love coming
Well, and the
down
city
here
made a
seeing new
dedication to
stuff.
that, right, this year to focus on those alleyways.
Yeah, we're utilizing some ARPA funds to improve those alleys. That work will probably be taken care of in the spring, or starting in the spring. So they're going to be modernized, updated with some lighting, some different amenities, and they're really going to pop, I think.
Yeah, it'll be good for people when they are able to come down here and see all of the new updates that take place.
We've got the judges that are.
I think we have breaking news.
Oh, we do. I was gonna transition and say I hope we can find
Kristen,
some
what do you got?
information out here and see who our winners
I'm
were.
going to need that microphone. I know you're the Grand Marshal. Don't go far. But Kristen Crankamp
Only
is here.
Jerry Anderson and Bowling Green can take the headphones
No,
off
no,
the
Mike,
Grand
don't
Marshal.
go far. I want you. But we have winners here.
We have some winners.
Okay, what are our categories that we have?
Okay, so the categories were most unique, best float decoration or construction, best youth organization, best live performance, and of course best of show.
Okay.
And that one wins the traveling trophy. So
What's our
what
first
about
category?
best broadcast?
oh my gosh, definitely WTOL 11, hands down, best crew ever.
Okay, what do we have? Let's start with the top.
Okay, we'll start with most unique.
Okay.
So most unique goes to the Wood County Library. Wood
Excellent.
County District Public Library.
We liked that one.
Yeah.
I like
Okay.
it. Way to go.
Next one, the best float decoration construction goes to Brookdale. So they did
Oh,
a fantastic
that was
job.
around the world, correct?
Yes.
We were commenting on that. Okay.
Best youth organization entry will be Montessori School of Bowling Green.
Very good.
Montessori.
And best live performance goes to the Heights, the Baton Group.
They did a great job. They brought a big group this year too. They did a great job.
I believe they had fire again as well.
We were talking about how there's a theme seeming to go on. More and more of these baton groups are introducing fire.
Yes.
Interesting.
All right. And the last, the best of show.
This is the traveling trophy.
It's the traveling trophy.
Okay.
Not going to be a big surprise here, but it will go to the National Tractor Pullers.
Yeah.
I'd say
All
that
right.
was nice.
Congratulations.
That was very nice, tractor pullers.
They said they spent over 215 man hours putting that together over 7
weeks putting that puppy together. And it paid off. You won. Again, they've won before.
Yes.
Yes. They do. They're great supporters of this parade. So many people turned out today. Great support that you get in your organization. Good job to you, Kristen Crankamp, and everybody, Murray Henkelman, all the folks over at the Chamber.
Everybody at the Chamber, the project team. I couldn't do it without everybody behind us.
Okay. And then just so I can continue to live in peace and harmony in Bowling Green, can we get the microphone back to the mayor?
Absolutely.
While we're doing that, if you might have missed Santa's
Thanks, kiddo.
Float, it's
Nicely done.
sponsored it's sponsored by Visit BG Ohio. Visit BG Ohio encourages you to think BG Ohio this holiday season and all year long. Hospitality is what Visit BG is all about. And then also there was a final unit that went through, and it was the Bowling Green Fire Division Ladder 1. There were 50 members of the BG Fire Division dedicated to assisting the citizens and visitors of Bowling Green whenever they are here.
Mayor, sounds like you're trying to twist some arms here. It sounds like you want to make this a bigger event in the future, maybe.
I'm always for bigger and better, but that's easy for me to say. I'm not the one that has to do the work. But on that subject, Ryan, if you'll give me just a second, I would really like to take a minute and acknowledge the efforts of all of those responsible for presenting this event. This is a big thing, and there's a lot of people that work really hard at it. Mary and everybody down at the chamber, Kristen and her committee, and just so many people contribute to this, and I'm really grateful for all of the hard work, because it's just, it's easy for me to show up on a day and just enjoy it, but there's people working really hard at it every day, and I appreciate it.
And we're watching some of the video from this year's BG Community Holiday Parade with the theme again. That was the Snow Globe Holiday, seeing it firsthand as well. Meteorologist Kaylee Bowers. Kaylee, watch out, there's a street sweeper behind you here. We like to get things back to normal as quick as possible. These are state highways here, but what do you think wrapping up this year for the BG Community Holiday Parade?
For sure. One thing I gotta give a shout out to just the BG community, not only for a wonderful event, but how fast they cleared the streets and are cleaning the streets. I mean, the parade ended just seconds ago, it felt like, and I can see you guys. Hi down there. Yeah, this was a packed roadway just a little bit ago, but one thing I saw earlier in the parade that was really cool, we saw a mailman delivering his mail of the buildings right here. That was just so cool. We wish we could have gotten him on camera, but of course he was busy getting ready for a long day, just kind of like Santa's getting ready for a long delivery later on Christmas Eve, guys. But another wonderful day. It's cold, we can admit it. Perfect time for the parade to be wrapping up.
Well, you need that street sweeper. Did you see the size of those Clydesdales earlier?
That's true.
You need that. Jerry?
Kaylee, nice job down there today. And this is a tribute to the men and women of our Public Works Department. I mean, boom, parade's done. Let's get this puppy cleaned up. We have commerce to do. We got people want to come shop and all that kind of good stuff.
13 bands that joined us today, the number of floats that we had as well. This was a fantastic BG parade, and we said as it was kicking off, we've never seen the streets lined, I don't think, as deep or as many people as we did this year. It was a lot of people downtown.
And then if I can also, because it might be awkward for you guys to do this, but as I'm not an employee, can I just say to all of you guys at WTOL, Paul Kwapik, who's been with us forever, he says he's going to retirement. I disagree. I want him back here this year. But everybody, Joey Weaver and Jay Shell and Eric Riraka, the entire staff, all you guys.
Gina, John, great job.
Gina,
Thank you.
I think I see Kenny over there. Kenny.
People comment to us all the time here in town. They go, man, TOL does a great job with it. I said, I just sit in awe. They have all these camera angles, split screens. They're doing all of this stuff. It's a big-time production, and I'm just proud to get my little part of it here to hang with you guys. Congratulations to all my former colleagues, but still friends at WTOL. Just well done.
Love having you. Of course, Jerry, this is the one event we get to catch up to. It's fun.
Yeah, we do.
Good to see you.
We always love having you on here. Mayor, we love having you as well. It's so good to be down here and to be able to do this year after year.
Thank you.
And
Thank
see
you
it
for all you
grow
do.
every year.
Yeah, it's
What are
great.
you doing for Thanksgiving?
We're hosting family for Thanksgiving.
What time
One of
do you
my
need me
favorite
over?
holidays.
He said
we'll
family,
be
Jerry,
expecting,
family.
No, we'll be expecting Jerry's family. He's been around long enough. We'll be expecting him to bring hors d'oeuvres, and we'll see you around noon.
You got some hors d'oeuvres?
Yep.
Terry hors d'oeuvres. Okay.
We're watching the highlights of this year's BG Community Holiday Parade as we wrap it up. 2 hours of a live broadcast here on WTOL 11 from our work family to yours. Thank you so much for letting us be a part of it. Have a great weekend and holiday season.
Bye.
Happy.